Okay, here is your recap of the planning board meeting from last night. That's Friday, May 1st, 2025. The board members present were Daniel Hook, Rick Rains, Don Ganarelli, Mike LaRue, and myself. There were no public hearings, no public comments at all. The minutes were approved from both the April 3rd and April 17th meeting. Then we had new business. So we had a site plan amendment for 25 Sawmill Hill, and that is the House of Hope project. They're building a community center, and they simply wanted to pave in between the community center and I forget what the other, maybe where the food pantry is, but it was a gravel area, and they just wanted permission to pave that, which actually helps with some of the runoff issues that I guess they had at the last time they were in front of the board. So that was approved. Then we had a preliminary plan for a major subdivision. So this one is on Knox Lane and Pine Hill Road. If you know that spot, it basically abuts the back of the Memorial Field. And then there's a little house on the corner that had a barn that was, I believe that they ripped down the barn. And so it kind of like, there's going to be an entrance on Knox Lane on one side of that house, and then an entrance on Pine Hill Road on the other side of that house. And it's proposed to be a 29 unit multifamily, and it's affordable housing. So they're taking advantage of that LD 2003. We talked a lot about that. There was already previously a site walk. This has already been proposed before, but now they're back in front of the board with some changes to their plan. So we are going to have a third-party engineer review that. There are a lot of wetlands back there. Some of them were filled in, and so that just needs to be reviewed. The board asked that the developer look into improving the sidewalk basically on the Pine Hill Road side of that project. The sidewalk there is kind of junky and could be brought up to standards. And then they also need to look at, because of the LD 2003 protocol, they need to put covenants in there that show that for 30 years that property is going to be affordable housing, and so they have to look into that as well. But the application was approved, so that allows them to move forward with the process. And we are having a public hearing June 5th at 6:30 for that. There was nothing else of substance, so that is your planning board meeting in less than 3 minutes.